Alright guys, I'm here with another statue from the Court of the Deadline. This is Mortighull. He's a risen reaper. Raised among a young, more ambitious reapers. So he's a younger version of the original reaper, which I have here. I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison. I just got him in yesterday. I unboxed him, put him together, and I wanted to do a little review for you guys, as I've done with all my other Court of the Dead statues. He is full statue. Let me see. He is number, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think he's the 13th or the 12th statue that has come out so far from the Court of the Deadline. As of right now, the line is complete. There's no other statues that are up for pre-order. There will be soon. I don't know how soon, because there's been a few that they showed on Comic-Con. But let's just give a little close-up for you guys, and then we'll go into details. So there's like wings on the side, his face, heavy in armor, very heavy. He's holding his sword. His legs. His boots are pretty much the same as the original Reaper. And then we have the base here for you guys. I'll do a spin around shot. I just want to get a close up. Let's see over here. The handle of his sword, the skulls. Pretty, he's really detailed. I would say, it's hard to say that he's the most detailed out of all of them, because every time you get a statue, the first thing you say is like, oh, it's the most detailed out of all of the statues. It's like, well, he has a lot of detail, he does, but I don't know if he's the most detailed. It's hard to say. He's in the top, let's say, he's in the top 3 of detail. Go. So the armor's pretty good. The armor is similar to the armor that you would see on the original Reaper, and the same armor you would see on Lord Death, and the same armor you would see on Shard, the human. Here's the back. This is pretty cool. The back. It's the 2 hands. Now, there was a few. I remember a story in the beginning when he first went on pre-sale, and that was over like 2.5 years ago. He's been up for a long time, this guy. And the original story was that he was the back arms here were the arms of the original Reaper. So he died, or he moved on. I don't know how he died if he was the Reaper, but whatever. And they formed a new Reaper with the old body parts from the old Reaper. That was a story I remember in the beginning. But it changed, and that's just not the story no more. It's just that he's a younger Reaper, and that they just see a good amount of talent in him, I guess. But here is, let me make sure I'm getting here. Maybe I'm going too fast. So I want to go into the pros and cons, because I feel that there is a lot of stuff for him that I do dislike. So like I said, he's I think number 12 or 13. After the first statue that came out, Queen of the Dead, her base was very light. A lot of people didn't like it, but her overall was very detailed, especially her tattoos. And then I felt like they just went uphill. Like, they just got better and better and better. I've been waiting for him for so long. Look at this over here. And when I got him yesterday, what I noticed is the base, he's overall 14 pounds. I would say out of the 14 pounds, I would say 11 pounds, or maybe even 11 and a half is the base. Everything else, I would say 11 pounds. Everything else is so PVC, so light, and it's, it's to the point that I was asking myself, like, do I even want to keep him? Because he feels like a feather. Everything about him feels like just hollow and paper light, and it feels this. It really feels bad. It feels so. His sword. This feels like something you will find in a Halloween shop, a pop-up Halloween shop around your neighborhood. Like, it really feels super. If you could, like, you just see it, like it's not like the Reapers over there or Deaths. And I know a lot of people say, well, you know, the position that it's in, it will be hard for it to be like that. Like, yes, I agree, but you know, it's not even like Shard's, hers over here. Sorry, you guys can't see. Let me open it up here. Hers are even better than his. Hers are way better. And look at the position those in, and she's holding with one arm. And I think that with this one here, like, they really, I don't know why they did this, but they really, like, they went really good with all the statues, and then when it came to this one, the detail was really good. I think the body pose overall is good, if you see. But if we're talking about what he's made out of, the PVC, and how it's just like a feather. It's like, it doesn't feel like it's actually worth the money you spend. You feel like you want some type of weight to him. These two hands right here are together. They connect with this and they slide in there, and then the sword goes in here. So yes, sword is heavy, that will fall out, but then change his pose or something, like. But I mean, like, he's a great statue, but I was really disappointed in the fact that he feels cheap. Like, he really does. Like, let me get a zoom in on the let me go up on the top, and I noticed this part. So, like I said, a lot of detail. Look at this detail. And some people say, well, you know, you can't get that detail, so you have to get PVC, but like, you hear that? That's like, it's not good, you know. And that's what I disliked about this statue the most, is that 2.5 years, and they come up, they give you this, and you're just like, come on, you know, like, I didn't wait that long to get something that felt this fake. He's very fragile too. Like, if you move him around too much, you feel like things are gonna fall out. There are magnets, but they're not like strong. Like these magnets here, they're not strong at all. The hand, it took me a pretty long time. I don't even think this hand is incorrect, but that's the only way it will go in. It won't go in. I think it's supposed to be out more. So I'm really disappointed in the fact that, like, I don't know if it's like, oh, you know, they just, I don't know why they would do it. I really don't. I can't. Could it be like the fact that they did not get enough profit from them, so therefore they decided to take a shortcut? But this is really shortcut. Like, his whole body just feels like paperweight. And you know, when you look at a statue this, like this, you would see that he would have somewhat weight on him. But I mean, I don't want to make it seem like I don't like the statue and I hate it, I'm going to send it back, because I am going to keep it. It's part of the quarter deadline, but I just really do wish that they could have made do better with it. Like, this stuff is, like, it's okay, but like when you go on the Reaper, the original one, like, let me show you his belt. Like, it feels better. It's not leather, but it feels like it in a way. You know, like, yeah, he has detail. Maybe not as much as him, but I mean, if you dial this if you're telling me that the only way you can get this detail down is by using the PVC, then I would say dial the detail down by like 25%. Give me less detail. Give me a better statue that I feel like it has some body to it, weight. But that's like my biggest complaint about it, is the fact that I feel it's very light. Does it look cheap? It doesn't look cheap at all. And that's and you know, that's the catch-22, where you're not gonna be picking it up and walking around with it in your house, or like, you know, like, you're not gonna be doing that. It's just gonna be on display for the whole time. But there's a part of me that when I look at it, I just say, nah, you know, I remember the 2.5 year wait, and the fact when I got it, he was super light. So let's just do a little close-ups over here. The mouth here, that's pretty cool. You know. I am a fan of mixed media. I am. Well, certain statues. I think Court of the Deadline mixed media is pretty freaking cool. So the hands they are nice. It's not like they're not, just, you know, they're just light, but they are nice. What is detail? And this is exclusive. I mean, I think the exclusive will be up for a while. So you get the alternate mask. I'll put him on right now and see how he looks with it. So, and I noticed they're doing this more. They have this little piece here. They're doing it with Def. He has 3 alternate faces coming. And I think Kira, she's gonna have an alternate face coming. So the magnet is, I think, on his nose, from my understanding. So this is, I mean, I don't like the exclusive that much. It looks kind of fucking weird to me, honestly. Like, very, I don't know, just looks weird to me. I don't like it. But, you know, it's not bad. I guess I just don't like the, like, it looks like the mustache part. I don't know. I think it's kind of weird to me. So I get some light on it. There we go. But it's nice. But I mean, I'm gonna display him without it. Let's take this off. Yeah, see, like, you can't, like, not display that. So again, like, if you're a Court of the Dead fan, then he's a must. He is. I'm not gonna lie. You may be a little disappointed in the fact that, you know, he feels like paper light. But if you're not a Court of the Dead fan and you're telling yourself, oh, I want to get a nice statue, you may dislike this because the fact that he's lightweight and you're not a fan, you may not lean over to the category of saying, I can deal with it. Let's see, over here. Alright guys, so tell me what you think. Here's another shot of him from far. Let me see if I can put him next to the Reaper also. So this is done right here. So I think they're pretty much almost the same size. I mean, the boxes, I have them on the box here, it's a little bit higher. Yeah, so tell me what you think, guys.